It's that clean, clear truth, sorts out the wrong from the right. You and your...
Welcome back to Flashpoint Radio. I'm your host, Jay-Z, and I'm coming to you live, recorded, with a Ron Paul report. There's a lot of news circulating this week about Mitt Romney and Ron Paul buddying up. A lot of talk about possibly Ron Paul being Mitt Romney's VP. Seriously, I hope no one is falling for this misdirection. I hope no one is falling for this ploy. First things first, you have to remember that the people working with Ron Paul in his campaign are not Ron Paul. If you believe Ron Paul is a man of integrity, how do you know that anyone around, all of the people around him are people of integrity? How do you know they don't just want the power? How do you know they don't want to be in the White House over anything else? You know, how do you know that their personal gains are not worth more than sacrificing some stances on some issues? I just say, you know, if you think that the Ron Paul campaign is 100% clean and has no one in there that's, you know, skimming off the top or looking to get ahead just personally, you're crazy. But, you know, this talk about Ron Paul becoming the vice presidential candidate is wacky. I mean, it's wacky. I don't personally think Ron Paul would ever do that. But, you know, people in his campaign seem to be giving it a little bit of life. Jesse Benton said that it would be great if Rand Paul became a VP to Mitt Romney, or would be a good choice. And Rand Paul himself said he would be flattered if Mitt Romney asked him. They don't want Mitt Romney. So why would... Mitt Romney is not the candidate that the establishment wants. They're trying to get everyone else but that. But we have to actually look at the dirty tricks they might pull. Just because Mitt Romney might say he's going to cave on some issues like foreign policy and the Federal Reserve, he's still a politician and he's still talking, so therefore he's probably lying. And do you remember this? I covered this a week and a half ago on Flashpoint Radio. This comes from the Washington Times. Headline, Republicans see need to give Paul a voice. Remember, watch, remember, or history will kick you in the butt. This comes to us from Al Cardenas, who is the chairman of the American Conservative Union. It would be a dramatic error, quote, for the winning campaign to disavow Ron Paul's contribution to the process. He added, quote, any winning campaign of the nomination, if it is not his, should embrace him and his followers if we are going to win in November. Do you get it, people? This is a last gasp by a dying breed. This is the establishment trying their damnedest to hang on. They realize that Ron Paul holds the key. They realize they can't do anything without Ron Paul's supporters. Therefore, now they're pandering to his supporters. And if they think Ron Paul's supporters are going to fall for some sort of goofy trick like, we'll make him the VP, so you should support Mitt Romney, blah, 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 they're insane. They're really, really insane. And I'd like to say that what this means is we're winning. Like Charlie Sheen said, winning. Give me a break. They know they can't win, so now they have to give us, you know, some sort of scraps from the table. But guess what? That means that they know we're winning. So don't know. I say to the Ron Paul campaign and to his supporters, no. You say, no way, no how. I will not support Ron Paul as a VP. He's president or nothing. I mean, he's not running for Congress next year. Why would he be the VP? He's running for president because he believes he can change it. He believes he can change people's opinion about the Constitution and liberty. But, like I said, this means we're winning. They don't know what to do, so they're trying every dirty trick in the book. How do I know we're winning? Here's a few examples. Headline, this comes to us from the Examiner, Conan O'Brien's TBS show renewed until 2014. You say, well, that has nothing to do with Ron Paul. Well, in his Conan O'Brien's statement regarding the renewal of his nightly TV show, he stated, quote, I am excited to continue my run with TBS because they have been fantastic partners. This means I will be taping episodes of Conan well into the Ron Paul presidency. Awesome, Conan. I hope you're being genuine, and I hope you really support Ron Paul and you're not just jumping on a bandwagon to get some ratings. But if you are, heck, watch him. Say, good job, Conan. Thanks. I don't believe it's a joke. I think most mainstream media outlets and the establishment will pan it as a joke because they don't want to admit that there are actually influential people in this country that do support Ron Paul, which I say, if they need to come out and they need to say, hey, I support this guy. Quit bashing this guy. And look at this picture I'm going to put up right now. That is a picture I took with my wife at the mall from Sunglass Hut. You notice the love spelled backward in revolution. I don't know if the owners of Sunglass Hut are Ron Paul supporters, but they're obviously jumping on the bandwagon and using his logo and his persona and the image that his campaign puts across. I say awesome. I say awesome. The more Ron Paul we get out there, the better. And finally, we're going to go to this clip from CNN. This is from last night, and it has John King. And I don't know if he actually wanted to, but he actually admitted Ron Paul is number 2 in delegates, not Rick Santorum. Ron Paul is number 2 in delegates, so it is a two-man race. Rick Santorum is a flash in the pan. He is not a real candidate. He cannot gain any mainstream support, and he will be destroyed sooner than later, along with Newt Gingrich. So we'll go to this clip here.
Congressman Paul, appreciate your time tonight. We'll see you on the campaign in the days ahead. And Anderson, you hear a very consistent message from Congressman Ron Paul. He does make the point. He is second in delegates right now.
And there you go. Admitted Ron Paul number 2 with the delegates. We're winning, people. Get involved. If you're in St. Louis, go to the Ron Paul headquarters. It's in Brentwood, 8225 Brentwood Boulevard. Visit them on Facebook, St. Louis, the number 4 Ron Paul. They have a website, St. Louis, the number 4 ronpaul.com. February 25th, this Saturday, is National Ron Paul Support Day. There's a sign wave down in Soulard. They're doing some canvassing, so if you want to get involved, get involved. They're really good people down there. They will help you get involved. If you can only do one day, you can only do one day, but you have to support some way. You know, so please spread the word. Let people know that Ron Paul is winning, is a viable candidate, and he will win against Barack Obama, and he will restore this country to its founding principles, which are liberty and personal responsibility. He will attempt and do his best to get the government out of our business, because I believe genuinely that most people in this country just want that. They just want to be left alone. That's all I want. So thank you for watching this special Ron Paul report on Flashpoint Radio. I am Jay-Z signing off, saying God bless, keep your eyes to the sky.